You have done the affirmations. You have raised your vibration on command, spoken the words, held the vision, and the results still arrived thin, scattered, unreliable, because nobody ever handed you the whole machine, only one lever of it, disconnected from the other 6. This is not a discipline problem. It is a missing structure nobody drew out. We have spent many nights opening one Hermetic Law at a time, tracing it slowly into your life. Tonight we step back and look at the entire structure at once, the 7 keys that were never separate teachings, but one single operating system, running underneath everything you call reality. Once you know its name, you stop feeling around. The Hermeticists called the first of these keys mentalism. The all is mind, and the universe you touch, taste, and struggle inside every single day is a mental construction, running on rules, the exact same way a program runs silently on lines of code. Not a metaphor, a mechanism, the actual architecture beneath your circumstances. Not folklore, structure. If you try to change a website by scratching the glass of your monitor, nothing moves, because the image was never the cause of anything you saw. You have to reach the source code running silently underneath the interface, the part no one taught you to touch. That single mistake is why so many methods feel like effort. Tonight, before this teaching ends, you will see all 7 of those structural laws named in plain language, decoded one by one, and matched directly against what modern neuroscience is quietly confirming about the machine sitting behind your own eyes right now. Keep this promise in mind. Every key builds directly on the one before it. Your brain does not simply record the world in front of you. It predicts the world first, then fills your vision with whatever confirms that prediction, which is exactly why fragmented spiritual advice keeps producing fragmented, inconsistent results, no matter how sincerely you apply it. That is not weakness, that is architecture, and architecture can be redesigned. What feels like bad luck, a closed door, or a plan that quietly stalled, is rarely luck at all. It is one structural law, being violated without your knowledge, running exactly as designed while you stood there, calling it random. Naming the law is the first step toward consciously working with it. Notice it now. 7 keys. 1 machine. Stay with me through this, all the way to the end. Once you see the whole structure clearly, you will never again mistake a coincidence for what it actually is, a law responding precisely the way it was engineered to respond every single time. It simply stops being a word your mind reaches for. The structure explains it. Everything you are about to hear rests on one sentence. The all is mind. The universe itself is mental, and every one of the other 6 laws is simply a description of how that one mind moves, organizes, and expresses itself through form. Hold that sentence loosely. Everything tonight is simply an expansion of it. Hold that gently. Modern manifestation teaches you a fragment of this, usually just vibration, dressed up as a slogan, raise your energy and life responds. True, but incomplete, like memorizing the position of one gear and ignoring the entire engine turning around it. Real, but partial, and partial understanding is exactly why the results kept slipping quietly through your hands. Neuroscience now calls your brain a prediction engine, the central processing engine behind everything you perceive. It does not passively record reality. It projects a model first, built from stored belief, then filters your senses to confirm that projection, moment after moment, all day long. This is the reality projector running behind your eyes, whether you have noticed. Scientists call the filtering system the reticular activating system. The Hermeticists called it correspondence, as within, so without. Two names, one exact mechanism, discovered thousands of years apart, describing the identical structural law from two completely different vocabularies. Two vocabularies, laboratory and temple, arriving independently at the same governing structure of the mind. Same law, two languages. Read that sentence again. The principle of vibration says nothing rests. Thought, feeling, and matter differ only by rate of oscillation, nothing more. Your brain does not argue with this law. It builds neural pathways that are literally shaped by whichever frequency you repeat the most, day after day. Repeat one long enough, and it becomes automatic. The principle of polarity says every state has an opposite pole of the exact same nature, only differing by degree. Fear and courage are not different things fighting each other. They are the same charge, sitting at different points along one single line. Neither pole is the enemy. The law only asks which point you consciously stand on. The principle of rhythm says everything flows out and in, a pendulum swing built directly into seasons, moods, and momentum itself. Neuroscience calls this the basal ganglia's habit loop. Cue, routine, reward, quietly repeating until the behavior becomes fully automatic. Notice it clearly. Let it register. Cue, routine, reward, repeated until it runs on its own. The principle of cause and effect says nothing happens by chance. Chance is simply a cause you have not traced back far enough yet. Every dopamine spike, every avoided habit, every result you have ever labeled luck has a structural root sitting quietly behind it. A cause always waits quietly at the origin. Trace it far enough. The principle of gender says every act of creation needs both poles present, the generative feminine that visualizes, and the directive masculine that acts decisively. Vision without action stalls quietly. Action without vision scatters loudly. The law requires both poles working together. Neither pole is optional. Ignoring one is why manifestation efforts quietly collapse. Both poles always together. Fragmented advice hands you one of these 7 gears and calls it the whole engine. The Hermetic system hands you all 7 together because your brain, your body, and your timeline were never separate machines running apart. They are one single architecture, built from one mind. That is the entire difference. That single shift changes what follows. We are halfway through the architectural sequence. The first 3 keys mapped the blueprint of your mind. The next 4 reveal exactly how that mind commands matter and time in the world around you. Now, let's put this to work. Come into this with me, one structural area at a time. Stay with each one. Sit inside this for a moment, wherever you are. Let your shoulders drop. Let your breath slow down, and let the noise of every fragmented method you have tried before go quiet, just for these next several minutes together. There is nowhere else you need to be for the next several minutes. Only here, only this. You are not here to force anything into existence tonight. You are here to remember a structure that was already running quietly underneath your life, whether you were conscious of its 7 rules or not, until this exact moment. You are simply remembering what was already true, not manufacturing something new out of nothing. Simply arriving is enough. Feel this. Somewhere inside you, 7 structural laws have been running this entire time, quietly shaping every outcome you once called random or unlucky. Tonight, you finally stop being their blind spectator and start acting as their conscious architect. That single shift in perspective changes everything that follows for the rest of this teaching. That shift matters most. Release the belief that your results were random. That single belief kept you scraping the glass of the monitor, chasing surface fixes and quick tricks, while the actual source code underneath your life sat completely untouched, one law resisted at a time. Notice how much quieter your mind becomes the moment you stop assigning blame to randomness. Let it dissolve completely now. You do not need to understand every mechanism perfectly tonight, or memorize 7 names at once. You only need to stop fighting laws you were simply never taught to recognize by name before this. That is enough for tonight. The recognition itself is already doing the structural work underneath the surface. Let this sink in. Know this: you are not a separate biological accident, reacting helplessly to a fixed world outside of you. You are an individualized portion of the mind of the All, holding the exact same structural, creative property inside you right now. Say that to yourself again, slowly, and notice how differently your body receives it the second time. Your identity is not a fixed file, closed, finished, and unchangeable. It is the living blueprint your predictive brain is running against, moment by moment, filtering every opportunity through whatever you already assume must be true about yourself. Notice that most of your personality is simply a prediction you agreed with long ago. Your blueprint can be rewritten. As within, so without, exactly as correspondence describes it. Whatever identity is quietly running underneath your thoughts, the outer mirror of your life is already matching it back to you, scene by scene, decision by decision, without exception. Every unexamined belief is quietly writing your outer circumstances before you have consciously spoken a single word. Watch it closely. This is architectural neuroplasticity at work. Every time you consciously hold a new identity in mind and repeat it with feeling, your brain physically rewires the pathway underneath it until the new blueprint quietly becomes the automatic one. This is not metaphorical language. It is measurable. It is how learning itself physically works inside your skull. I am not separate from the mind that made all things, and I never was. I hold the same source code, and every correspondence appearing in my outer life is simply that code, rendering itself faithfully into visible form. Let that sentence settle, It is doing more work than it appears to. Notice how steady this feels. You were never separate. Feel this. Every emotion moving through your body right now is only a vibration, not a verdict about who you are. Fear and calm are not opposites at war with each other. They are the same charge, sitting at different points on one single dial. Notice the vibration before naming it good or bad. Noticing comes first. This is the principle of polarity, applied directly to your nervous system tonight. You do not need to eliminate fear from your life entirely. You only need to turn the same dial toward its higher degree, which is called courage. The dial was always there, waiting for you to notice your hand was on it. Neuroscience calls this regulation, moving the body deliberately from a fight or flight spike into a state of parasympathetic calm. The Hermeticists called the same movement transmutation, changing a low vibration into a higher one through conscious, deliberate will. Both describe the identical shift, the nervous system moving deliberately from reaction toward chosen, sovereign response. Both describe one shift. Hold this in mind for a moment. Your emotional state is not something merely happening to you from the outside. It is a frequency you are actively broadcasting, and broadcasting always precedes receiving in vibration exactly as it does in radio. The broadcast happens whether you notice it, so noticing becomes the discipline worth practicing. I transmute every low frequency the moment I notice it rising inside me. My nervous system is not fragile or fixed, it is trainable, and every steady breath I take moves my dial one clean degree higher, without effort. Small, repeated, unglamorous, and entirely enough, because the dial does not require a dramatic leap to move higher. Your frequency is a choice. Know this: your income, your habits, and your daily momentum all move in rhythm, a pendulum swing built directly into the structure of time itself. Fighting the low swing of that pendulum only exhausts you faster and delays the rise that follows it. The pendulum was never punishing you. It was simply completing a cycle. This is cause and effect, working quietly underneath rhythm the entire time. Nothing you have ever called chance was actually chance. Every compounding result you now enjoy or quietly resist began as one small, repeated cause, traced far enough back. The chain was always visible in hindsight. The discipline is learning to read it clearly in advance instead. Neuroscience calls the mechanism dopamine-driven habit compounding. One cue, one small reward, repeated until the behavior finally runs itself without conscious effort. The ancients simply called it sowing a cause and calmly awaiting its lawful, inevitable effect. Neither vocabulary is wrong. They are simply describing the exact same lawful mechanism from two different centuries. Patience outperforms urgency. This evening, run the daily alignment audit for yourself. Look honestly at your one stalled area and ask which of the 7 laws you are actively resisting. Are you fighting rhythm's rest cycle, or simply ignoring one small, repeatable cause you already know you need to plant? Naming it loosens its grip. Write it down tonight. I do not fight the pendulum, and I stop resenting its low swing. I move with its rhythm, and I plant small, deliberate causes daily, trusting the law of effect to compound them exactly as it was always built to. The pendulum was never against you, and its rise arrives faster once you stop resenting the swing. Small causes compound. Know this: the principle of gender says creation always needs two poles present at once, the feminine that visualizes with total clarity, and the masculine that acts with total commitment. And without either pole fully engaged, nothing solid ever materializes. Neither pole is decorative. Both are required, the way both hands are needed to tie a knot. This is precisely why vision alone quietly stalls, and action alone loudly scatters, wasting effort on the wrong direction. Your predictive brain needs the clear internal image first, and only then does it direct your body toward the physical steps that confirm it. Clarity first, motion second. Reversing that order is why plans stall before they begin. I unify vision and action into one single operating mind, refusing to let them run as separate systems any longer. I do not wait for certainty. Before I move, and the law of correspondence brings the outer mirror into alignment with me. This is the final key of the 7. Everything moves now. Say this with me now, out loud if you can, and let each sentence become a cause you are consciously planting, not just words passing quietly through your mind. Feel the weight of each line as you say it, because weight is what turns a sentence into a structural cause. Let it settle in. Take your time here. I am an individualized portion of the mind of the All, and my consciousness operates fully under the structural laws of this cosmos, not apart from them. Say it slowly, and let the sentence settle fully before the next one begins to form inside you. Notice how different this feels aloud. Notice your own voice. I do not fight the material world in front of me. I alter the mental source code underneath it, and the mirror of reality responds accordingly, by law, not by chance. Say it as a fact already true, not a wish still waiting quietly for permission to arrive. Notice the certainty in your own voice. My nervous system is perfectly attuned to the universal rhythm surrounding it, transmuting every friction I encounter into sovereign executive focus and nothing less. Feel your breath slow as you say it. The nervous system believes what it is told with conviction. Nothing is forced here. This is calibration, not performance. Let your body lead. I step fully out of the illusion of chance, and I stop pretending it ever governed me. I am the conscious cause of every material effect inside my own timeline. Say it and mean it, because meaning is the exact ingredient that turns a sentence into a cause. Notice the shift in your posture. I unify my focus, my biology, and my action into one single operating mind, mirroring the exact creative architecture of the All in every structural law at once. Let this be the line you carry with you long after this video ends tonight. Carry this forward. Carry this line past tonight. The 7 keys were never mystical instructions for a future life. They are the immediate, structural manual to stop watching your timeline unfold and start writing it, one deliberate law at a time. Do not just hear this teaching tonight. Inscribe it. Type "I am" in the comments below and anchor this cause firmly into the physical matrix today. Share this with someone still scraping the glass instead of reaching the code. Subscribe. A new law arrives every day. You were always the architect. The all simply waited for you to remember it.